Paula, it's a podcast time.
Hey, what's going on? Let's meet our podcasters today.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Syaput Masha, or good called Syaput. Here I would like to discuss a topic with our speaker, Quan.
I am very honored to be in this podcast with you, Syaput, and also I'm willing to be the speaker for this podcast, and I tried my best to answer all of your questions.
That great news, Quan. For this weekly podcast, we pick a topic about the impact of social media for students' well-being. Interesting topic, I say. What do you think about it, Quan?
Wow, this is a very interesting topic among students like us. I mean, in this era of generation, which students who doesn't have social media, correct?
Yeah.
Exactly. I myself do have social media, like Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter,
Telegram too, right?
WhatsApp, and also many more, Syaput.
Even underage students are already using the social media. Seems like it's really impacting our generation. What do you think about? What's your opinion about this large impact of
Social media.
social media?
Talking about the impact of social media on students, it's a really big thing now, so this is my opinion about it. Not so surprising, we must have been aware of its really large impacts, right?
Oh yeah, we must be aware, but some of us are ignoring the effects of their impacts.
Yeah, as we may realize, social media can be extremely very addictive. We sometimes trick ourselves on telling ourselves that we wanted to check the notifications from social media, but before we know it, we've been mindlessly scrolling and scrolling for hours and hours. And too much seeing screen, and that would demand our body with using blue light, and then that trick our bodies into thinking that it's still daylight. So it tricks our natural rhythms. And because of this, it could worsen students' focus on education and so on.
Agreed, usually at those addictive times, we also blink less when looking at the device, which in combination with blue light, it can lead to eye fatigue and strain. It gives me goosebumps. Is there any more of negative impacts? What?
The worst possibility of the negative impacts that it could even worsen the students' mental health issues, Syaput.
Until mental health?
Yes, until mental health.
This has become a health serious problem. I'm willing to hear this more about it. Please share some more information.
Whoa, I know you're excited about this topic, but please hold your horses. We're trying to be slowly and clearly so that the audience could hear our podcast and they could take morals from it. Even students out there that is still get addicted from social media, maybe you can take morals from this video and also the topic we're talking about, okay?
Maybe I'm a bit excited. I mean, this is very relatable topic and quite interesting to dig down to. So how could this affect students? How could this also affect students' mental health? How come it? How come? How?
It's not satisfying.
Isn't social media filled up their satisfaction?
Oh, I know that that social media sometimes tricks us that we became too satisfied in it that it became really addictive. For example, Facebook had uncovered some alarming effects about Instagram to its younger users. So, 1 out of 3 teen girls blames Instagram that makes them FOMO or fear of missing out, and also makes them insecure about their bodies because of their body images, and then they also got cyberbullied, and then they finally got anxiety, and after anxiety, worse and worse, it became a depression, and it became worse, and you could probably get SSI or bipolar or any other mental health issues.
This is too much to process. This is too much to process.
Yeah, I know. This is too much to process, right?
Yes.
Wait.
This is too much to process, but hearing this out makes me realize it can be that bad.
Yes.
It can be that bad. Sadly, it's not relatable, and most often students are experiencing it slowly.
Yeah, because they experience it slowly because depression comes really slowly, correct?
You're right. Maybe that's all for this podcast. Thank you so much, Masha, for making us aware of the bad impacts. It could enlighten many students out there.
Yeah, my very welcome, Syaput. It is indeed a fun podcast, and I'm glad to be here too.
Any advice before I close the podcast part?
Maybe an advice for you all and the one who's watching. Also, a reminder from me. You guys could start focusing on your life to make it better and start making your life a better start. Then, rather than just seeing on social media and comparing your lives on their lives on social media. Maybe that's all, Syaput, because I can't think about it anymore.
It's okay, Masha. Thank you for the advice. So let's we close our this podcast with humble, and thank you so much for the audience for staying till the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed the video. And I'm so sorry if any of us made a mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.